Well, this morning in our series of life lessons, we're talking about happiness. The onset of fall, always a good time for a check-in on how to find and how to also nurture happiness in our everyday lives. And here with some tips on how to do that, board-certified psychiatrist Dr. Sue Varma is here. She's also, she literally wrote the book on it. Practical Optimism, the art, science, and practice of exceptional well-being. Dr. Varma, welcome.
Good morning.
Always good to have you.
Thank you.
I mean, this is a really good point. You maintain first we have to sort of define happiness and define unhappiness and what leads to it.
Yes.
How do we do that?
So I think of happiness as consisting of three major buckets. One is the spark, one is the stability, and one is significance. And so spark is about the excitement and the day-to-day joy, the pleasures that, you know, the small cup of coffee, the sunset, the hug, the friend group chat. The stability is about your well-being over time and a sense of peace and groundedness. I know who I am. And the significance is about a purpose-driven life. It's about creating impact in whatever small way you feel.
And I feel like if you don't have the other two, the top one is fleeting, and then it's hard to stay happy, right? Because you're chasing it all of the time.
Absolutely.
I thought it was interesting that you say you have to think of it as more than emotion, or as an emotion? Like, which one how are we supposed to?
Yes. So the spark is the daily emotion, right? Like sometimes you have a spark, sometimes you feel very alive and things are novel and new, and sometimes they're not. So I think it's really important to not invest too much in your day-to-day moods. Day-to-day moods to me are like the weather, right? The weather can fluctuate significantly, but think of happiness and well-being on a grander scale.
No, that's like climate.
Climate, exactly.
That's good.
How it is over time. So don't invest, because so many of the irritations of our life are going to fluctuate. And don't say I'm not happy. Just say today's a rough day.
So some of the elements of happiness, you know, we talk about optimism. I like to think of myself as an optimist.
You're a glass half full guy.
But still being a bit of a realist within that because you can kind of use optimism as a way to put your head in the sand.
Totally.
That's a good point.
Totally. And that's why I wrote the book called Practical Optimism. I always tell people we're not talking about toxic positivity, which is telling someone, just look on the bright side, or dismissing what they're feeling. All optimism is the tendency to believe that good things are possible, that good things are happening, right? But the practical aspect is that you create them, because the blind optimism, or what we call ostrich effect, that's burying your head in the sand and being so optimistic that you don't do anything about it. And the extreme is being so pessimistic that you end up becoming mired in negativity and also don't act. So you want to marry a little bit of healthy skepticism with action, which is practical optimism.
Well, let's talk about some hacks that people can do, because again, fall, you know, a lot of folks, when the nights get longer.
Yes.
What are some things that folks can do, everyday things they can do to lift their moods?
Yeah, so one thing very easy, the cheat sheet is, first of all, good sleep hygiene. And good sleep hygiene begins with how you act in the morning. So 10 minutes of bright sunlight exposure. If you can go outside, if not, get one of those lights, 10,000 lux, you know, half an hour. But, you know, this is the time of year for many of my patients, I see that their mood starts to dip.
Wow.
The other thing I would say is as much movement, 15 minutes of walking twice a day. You know, people say 10,000 steps is impossible. No, all you need is 5,000 steps, 5 to 7 for your mood. The other thing I would say is create what I call a reverse bucket list. So many of us have these future forward-facing bucket lists of, oh, these are all the things I want to do, which is great. I love people having goals. But what reverse bucket list does says, look at what I've already accomplished in my life.
Yeah.
What are the things that I'm grateful for? What are the boxes that I've already checked off?
I love that.
It's looking at the glass as half full, the bucket, as opposed to
And that last one, give genuine compliments.
Yes. Chanel, you look beautiful. I told you.
That chartreuse is beautiful.
I told you.
But you know what? I do believe that when you find something positive about someone, you let them know, one, you can tell they're moved by it because no one has said anything all day, and then also makes you feel better. It's just a little sprinkle of kindness.
Absolutely.
Dr. Varma, thank you.
Thank
Have a
you.
great
I believe
weekend.
that. It was good.
For more tools on how you can boost your happiness, including meditations, podcasts, even journaling prompts as well, you can actually download the Start Today app using the QR code that's at the bottom of your screen right now.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC, or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.